Imagine waking up tomorrow and realizing that the entire world runs on a promise that can never truly be paid back. Not your credit card, not your home loan, but the debt of governments, banks, and entire nations. A system so massive, so deeply hidden, that most people live their entire lives without ever seeing it. And here's the scary part. The global debt machine only works if you don't see it. The moment people truly understand how it works, the entire illusion starts to crack. Today, I'm going to show you what most news channels never explain, and why this system depends on your silence, your confusion, and your attention being somewhere else. Before we go deeper, take just 1 second to like this video and subscribe to Finance Hero. It really helps the channel grow, and it tells YouTube that content like this matters. If you've ever felt confused about money, inflation, or why life feels more expensive every year, you're exactly where you need to be. Now let me tell you a simple story. Imagine a small village where there is no money. One day, a banker arrives and says, "I will lend you money so you can grow faster." The village agrees. Roads are built, houses improve, and life feels better. But there's one condition. Every dollar the banker lends must be paid back with interest. The problem is, the interest was never created. So the village must borrow more money just to pay the interest on old money. That village is not fictional. That village is the entire world. Global debt is not just a number on a screen. It is the foundation of modern civilization. Governments borrow to function. Corporations borrow to expand. People borrow to survive. Right now, global debt is over $300 trillion. That number is so big that our brains can't even process it. But what matters is not the size. What matters is how it works. Here's the secret no one tells you. Money today is created as debt. When governments need money, they don't print it freely. They issue bonds. Banks buy those bonds. New money enters the system, but it enters as a loan that must be paid back with interest. This means every new dollar increases total debt. The system demands constant growth, forever. If growth slows down, the system starts breaking. This is why recessions are so dangerous. This is why crashes feel sudden and brutal. It's not because people are lazy or markets are emotional. It's because the debt machine needs constant expansion. When expansion slows, defaults begin. Businesses fail, jobs disappear, fear spreads, and then the same solution is offered again. More debt. Think about your own life. Have you noticed how everything feels more expensive, even when salaries don't rise at the same speed? That's not accidental. Inflation is not just a side effect. It's a feature. Inflation quietly reduces the value of existing debt. Governments benefit from inflation because they pay back loans with cheaper money, but you pay the price through higher rent, higher food costs, and shrinking savings. The scariest part is that most people blame themselves. They think they are bad with money. They think they didn't work hard enough. But the truth is, the system is designed to keep you running just to stay in place. Debt keeps you busy. Busy people don't question systems. Busy people don't look up. Banks play a critical role here. They don't just store money, they create it. When a bank gives a loan, it doesn't take money from someone else's account. It creates new money digitally. That money enters the economy, but the repayment includes interest that was never created. This forces competition. Someone must fail so someone else can succeed. Scarcity is built into abundance. Governments know this. Central banks know this. But the machine must continue because stopping it would mean rewriting the entire financial system. So instead, they distract. Elections, culture wars, celebrity drama, endless news cycles. While attention is divided, debt quietly grows. And here's why the global debt machine only works if you don't see it. The moment people understand that money is not scarce, but access to it is controlled, questions begin. Why do we accept lifelong debt as normal? Why do governments bail out banks but not people? Why does productivity rise while quality of life feels stuck? This is where awareness becomes power. When you see the system, you stop blaming yourself. You start making smarter decisions. You understand why saving alone is not enough, why financial education matters more than ever, and why channels like Finance Hero exist to break down complex systems into simple truth. Now let me be clear. This video is not about fear. It's about clarity. The debt machine is real, but knowledge gives you leverage. You can't change the system overnight, but you can change how you move inside it. You can avoid unnecessary debt. You can invest wisely. you can protect your time, your energy, and your attention. History shows us that debt cycles always end, sometimes slowly, through inflation, sometimes violently, through crashes. The people who survive and thrive are not the strongest, but the most informed. They see patterns early, they don't panic, they adapt. And right now, we are late in the cycle. Interest rates rise, debt becomes expensive, and pressure builds. This is why understanding money today is not optional. It's survival knowledge. If this video made you think differently about money, I want you to comment below. Do you think the system is broken, or is this just how modern economies work? Your comments help this video reach more people who need to hear this message. And if you know someone who feels stuck financially, share this video with them. Awareness spreads faster when we help each other. This is Finance Hero, and my goal is simple: to help you see what's hidden in plain sight, so you can make smarter choices in a system designed to keep you confused. Stay curious, stay informed, and I'll see you in the next video.